From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Here we go. Ready?
To throw right away, here's Milroe. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now Milroe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Going right sideline and complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Watch the eyes of this quarterback, Mike. He understands as he goes from his first to his second read, there's no reason to force something downfield. Check the ball down, get it in the hands of your running back, and pick up a positive play.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. On the run to the right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Now that Mustang 19. 68.
Now it's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
36 yards.
A big play for Seattle. 36 yards. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. Check. Hurt. 60 bites. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, dribble it. Yellow.
Patrick to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Milrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Cup 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Looked like there was an issue with the snap. He pulled it wide to the left. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Back. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Check, Matt. Check, Matt. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elam. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So after 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And a short pickup down inside the 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. Now Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To the air, it's Milrow. Moving to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. Well, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A dive and a sack. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hey, 43, attack! Yellow. Attack!
Mahomes now on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47.
Once again, it's Walker. Ooh. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Crazy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Walker. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Patrick Mahomes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll take this one in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, KC. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardman now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Rolling to the left. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Butker on now for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
To kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get it!
On the ground, this is Chandler. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 21-yard line.
That's another
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
Cup 19. Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
Now Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
14.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Jackson on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
Down.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. D.J. Johnson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, Bronco 80. Panther left. Street Warrior 17. Check.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Escaping to his left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 32 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Butker to add the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Big Lion. 19, 18. Go.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Check smash.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Right there, hurt. Let's go. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Panther Street. Here we go. Shot. 70.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go. Check go.
On play action, Milroe moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
19 tight. Ready. 16. Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nicole Hartman. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer.
Seahawks 21.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 15.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down. Patrick to throw. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Come back! Line! On the line!
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Butker now for the point after. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Rig alert.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Kevin Pirates, go!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Play action here. Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Byron Murphy. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, KC. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Seahawks 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get it. Nice. Get it.
Travel start on the ground. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Ready. Come on, come on.
Now a give on the ground, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 6, go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is off, and it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They will take a knee here. Second and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. they continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.